What must it be like to be the most famous woman on earth?
The woman the world knew.
Are you frightened of me, Colin?
No.
Good, because I like you.
Was not the woman he knew.
Maybe you're just looking for the right man.
You always look right at the start. I have something in my eye.
Can't see anything.
One of the most entertaining movies of the year.
I decided to take you on an adventure.
Is also one of the best movies of the year.
I long to see her.
I grew up with a picture of her in my bedroom, and there was this picture of her, and she's wearing a white dress, and she's at Roxbury with Arthur Miller, and she's sort of spinning through the trees. So my primary association with her wasn't of the icon, it wasn't of this sort of sex symbol, it wasn't of it was like a girl-to-girl kind of relationship that I had. Not something, you know, I didn't feel like she was sort of holding something over me, some kind of sexual power that I didn't understand. She was just a girl spinning in the trees. So that was my first approach. No matter what others may say or do, light of heart and fancy free, that's the way to start. There will be nothing to lose till you lose your heart. Afterwards, now that it's something that's going to come out and you're going to talk about it, then all of a sudden you think, oh, what did I take on? She means so much to so many people, and that was, now you feel the expectation. I didn't really feel it before.
I think it's, what appealed to me about the script is it has this kind of fairy tale quality of the ordinary boy who gets to, I mean, the icon of his dreams, albeit momentarily. And I think within that context, you have an amazing viewpoint on a world of the world of making films, but of this period of the 1950s, this spectrum of these incredibly unique individuals, a lot of whom are sharks, you know, in a world that for me has been fascinating since I was a kid. And
I think people enjoy Eddie and Michelle's performances. I think they'll really enjoy learning something about Marilyn that is, this story is just so untold, and it was real, it was true, it really happened, and I think that will just really have audiences gripped.
They were beautiful, innocent, fairy tale eyes through which to see this process. At the end of a kind of fairy tale moment in English history, socially, the world and England certainly was about to change forever. The theatrically Look Back in Anger had just opened at the Royal Court. That was going to change the face of British theatre. Rock and roll was about to change the face of music. Sex was about to appear in most people's lives, in advertising, in music, in films, in a way that it had never done before. The world would be loosening its tie, and just for a moment before all that happened, there was a little corner of charm working its complicated way out in a part of the British film industry that this young man saw, and he saw it enacted by a titan of the British stage and a Hollywood icon, and it was a sort of a rather tender and touching and often very, very humorous battle.
You could quit this. Forget Marilyn Monroe. Forget Hollywood. But let it all go.
First love is such sweet despair, Colin.